Let's. Hello, everyone. So tonight on Scale and Soul, we're gonna be talking about rewriting your relationship with food and understanding the food that's at your table. So that's what tonight's about. I am going to update this to make sure that I have things on, so there's not messages ever had it. Let me see. Hold on. Let me see. Okay. Let me see. Says, hello, how are you, Linda? Hello, Kim. So I have it diagonal, and I'm trying to see I know before I was able to change the comments. Let me see. Now, I hope I'm not messing something up. It says chat options, hide all chat messages. I don't know, but all messages are visible. May not be. I don't know. Hopefully it works. All right. So, hi, Felicia. I seen Felicia was in here. Hi, Kim J. Hi, Miss Linda. How are you? So tonight, we're gonna be discussing your relationship with food at the table and rewriting that. So, what I mean by that is basically just what like think about like how do you feel if you eat something that you feel like is wasn't good for you, right? Do you have a negative commentary after, or are you okay? Sorry, I wanted to move the camera. Are you okay with, like, do you think of something negative? So for example, if you have a piece of cake, do you then feel bad after you have your piece of cake? And do you then like self sabotage yourself by saying, "Oh, I probably gain weight by eating that piece of cake," or do you immediately feel, "Sit down, Nip, stop. As soon as I get on here, you want to start bothering me? Stop." Or do you feel like a certain type of way? Let me see if I don't see any comments now, so I don't know what happened. I don't know what I did. But the so just to let you know, Kim J, when I do it when I do it horizontal, it actually doesn't give me the option on here to, by any means necessary, even say what the other comment said before. And it's harder to read the chat when it's this way because I can't, like, your messages come in and then they just like go invisible, so I won't really be able to see the chat like I would on vertical. Probably vertical probably works better if you're maybe on a desktop or something like that, but using your cell phone, I'm not finding it that it's helpful for me because it takes your comments and it just hides them away on my device. I don't know about on any other device, but on my device. So I probably would not be utilizing it probably anymore. But at least in this setting. So so rewriting your relationship with food. So does anybody have and I'm gonna try to hold the comments up so I can see. Do you guys have anything that you yeah, I would have to get StreamYard, but I don't have that at this time. But if I go live again, I'm probably just gonna be using I'm just gonna use a vertical, and I'll just put the thing on for 5 minutes. Because the comments goes away when I'm on here, and I can't even read them. I have to keep going back and like coming over here with my hand in order to see the comments. And it just disappears. Yeah. So Felicia put, just recently I stopped feeling guilty for eating cake on my birthday, and it took me, see, it went away, hold on. And it took me 8 months to work through, but I don't self-sabotage because of it. Okay, that's good to know. That's good. I can't see the chat on my phone either when I was with Twan. Okay. Oh, okay. Yeah, so I usually go vertical and I don't usually have a problem. You can use your phone as an alternate with the chat. It's if it's not okay. No, I don't have another phone on me. Hi Mary, how are you? So the only option I have right now is to use my device that I'm using. I'm using my actual phone that I use every day right now for my things. So my options are very limited, and my phone that I have is kind of what I'm using. So I'll try my best. I probably would miss comments because like the comments that were just there, they just like faded away until I like touch it again. If I touch it, then I can get the comments back. But yeah, so just so everyone knows, we're just talking about rewriting your relationship with food, right? So is there any time in your life that you feel like you have like bad commentary about the food that you ate, and if so, what is that? And I know Felicia talked about cake on her birthday, but she says she doesn't self-sabotage. And then if there's something like if you go out with your girlfriends and you know, maybe you order, like for me, I haven't had pasta out like at a restaurant in a very long time. But when I did go to the restaurant, I decided just to order meatballs and ordered a water to drink and a salad, right? Because I was like, oh, I don't want to have pasta. So I feel like I want to be able to rewrite that and not feel the guilt that I possibly feel if I'm ordering something. And that's where I want to get to in my journey. I see that Mary said, I don't feel guilty when I eat what I want. It's not something that I do every day and every week. I live my life, the plan. I am living it to the very end. Yes, that's respectful. And so the guilt can come from multiple things. It could come from tradition, right? Some people eat a certain way because it's their tradition, right? So some households, they eat rice with all their meals. You know, they don't go in. Kim says she doesn't feel guilty at all. And so if, you know, sometimes it's tradition. Like, you know, you think about like, you know, there's been a lot of people talking about going back towards the holidays, right? And how are you going to be if this is your first go around on a GLP-1 and you're around your family and you're, you know, do you feel okay to, you know, make your plate how you usually make your plate? Or, you know, you eat less, but are you going to feel guilty that you're eating maybe more salty foods, more hard carb foods during the holiday season? I don't eat out when with friends because I am so strict in this weight loss mode, but I am trying to step out of my box and I used to eat rice with all my meals at home. Okay. So Felicia, that was from Felicia. And so that's a great point. So what she said is she doesn't go out often, and and like because she's being very strict on herself during the weight loss journey, so she's not even going out. And that's something kind of what I did. I kind of stopped going to out with my friends a little bit, just because I was more focused on my health. So that's something that you guys can do as an option, but I really sometimes it gets to the bottom. Hold on one second, you guys. All right. Yeah. So then Linda said, no guilt, no guilt eating during the holidays. You really have to weep. wing yourself back into your social life with the GLP-1. Yes, I agree with that. And so like I don't know what it's gonna be like. I plan to eat whatever foods I've always eaten and just eat in more moderation during that time period. If you guys are coming in, please, if you're interested, you can like, subscribe. If you're already in and you already subscribed, thank you for already being one of my cousins. And then if you guys can just also like the live as well. And just know that it's been like for myself, like I think I went through Easter, so I ate whatever I wanted to eat. I nibbled throughout the day. I had cake, but I just ate everything in a set point of moderation for the holidays. I do think about it now that I'm like more closer to being like, oh, I want to get to that, like my goal and things like that. I do think of like being a little bit more cautious at it, but I think overall I am going to just step out and like be able to explore and just like have what I can, depending on like what it's a Thursday. I take my shot on a Monday, so I'll probably be able to eat. And then I don't know what day Christmas is falling on, but I'm not gonna deter that from what I eat. It's probably gonna be more salts, more carbs that I normally eat, and I I don't know how I'm gonna feel, but I don't plan to feel guilty. Oh girl, my family doesn't even invite me and my dad over for the holidays anymore because they say we eat like baby birds. She said they don't eat enough. She's like, no, they're not saying it because we packing plates. She's saying we not packing plates. Yeah, but that's interesting. That's an interesting concept. Yeah, so but then so it's the guilt, and then it's also like people may say like, you'll hear like even on you'll hear on the scale portion, right? So Linda says GLP-1 is going to help you control your eating anyways. Use your tools, trust and confidence. You got this. Yes. And having grace with yourself, right? Hello, Jane, how are you? And having grace with yourself through the process, I think is important. And like if you have like no shame and you're just doing it and you could just eat whatever you want, that's really good too, because then you know that you're confident. You already dealt with those things. Some things are like I mean, I know my family cook like big Thanksgiving meals, like big. I remember I forgot who it was. It was I don't know exactly who it was. It was a content creator talking about they don't bring out the dishes, like the good dishes. They just do like aluminum during that time because there's too many people to wash dishes. And I was like, oh, my family, they want to bring out the nice dishes during Thanksgiving, during Christmas, and they don't do the like that other kind of stuff usually. Like, but they usually have big meals, and I don't know. I like homemade dressing, macaroni and cheese, sweet potatoes, collard greens with some meat inside of the collard greens, and I like my grandmother's homemade dressing. I know it's made with some homemade cornbread, and it's really good. So I'm used to having that. And then if they have turkey or they have ham, whatever kind of meat they have, I'm used to having. And then of course you can't forget like the pies, right? I do all holiday cooking by myself. Yes, and homemade, all homemade. I hear that, Linda. I need to come by your house and get a plate. And so it's also thinking about when you're thinking about the scale. So if you eat and then it's like an indirect reflection when we're talking about, oh, this is because I got on a scale and oh, I ate this, and then you're like, oh, I don't want to weigh myself. That's a form of having a bad relationship. Like that's a form right there, because it's like an indirect relationship but a direct relationship too with the scale. So you think, oh, I ate, and you feel like, oh, I can't go weigh myself now, right? People are they're very conscious about producing a weight when they've just eaten food that they thought weren't healthy, right? And I'm not, and again, I'm not. If you can relate, you can put it in the comments. We just focus on what we want just a couple of things here and there. That's what Jane says. This thing is keep going out. I've noticed since my 40s, I can't eat anything that's on the holiday menu. Oh, interesting. And what's usually on your holiday menu? If you guys can put that, like, Kim J, do you cook? Oh, I was about to ask you if you cook for, do you cook for your whole household? So Kim J said, I eat more of a variety, but in small portions at the holiday meals. Mindful eating due to your mindset shift on the GLP-1. Yes. And then, so Miss Linda made a valid point is that the GLP-1 is gonna like restrict you already, right? It's gonna stop you from eating. And this is my first year on it. Have you guys ever gained? I heard multiple stories. I heard people had stopped taking their shot during the holidays. I also heard that I read on and watched people's channels on people saying they've gained on the holidays. Like they said they gained like 10 pounds on the holidays. Do you guys find that because you're more relaxed and like you're more like comfort eating? Or do you like you've always just consistently lost, or holiday time is different? I guess I'm trying to figure out and gauge it to see if it's the holiday time or is it just our bodies that has stopped during that just period of time and had nothing to do with the holidays. Linda says she has not gained yet. Oh, okay. That's good to know. When I thought I was gonna gain, I actually lost. Like, I started right before Thanksgiving last year and I didn't gain, but hold on, I see all these comments. Hold on, let me see. Felicia says I started right before Thanksgiving last year and I didn't gain, but Zepbound was strong in the beginning. Okay. And then Jane said, we do smoke turkey. My husband breaks it up on the smoker. Oh, that sounds good. Collard greens, dressing, green salad, and sweet potato pie. That's it. We'll do an egg breakfast in the morning. Oh, that sounds good. Yes, thankfully I never ate a lot during the holiday season before GLP-1. I am certain I will hit a wall soon, Linda says. But while you guys are in here, I do want to just tell you guys this. Thank you so much for, I'm basically a month into my channel and I really appreciate you guys from the bottom of my heart for becoming part of my cousins, becoming part of my family on this journey, for to watch me lose my weight, giving me a space to be vulnerable with each and every one of you guys. For those who, could make the lives, those who can watch the replays, those who could support me in any form and fashion, even if you just subscribe and you're not, you don't have the time, because we all have busy schedules. I totally respect it, but I really just want to tell you guys all thank you, because it goes a long way for me just to like even get on here and have a conversation. But I keep telling myself this is my window of trying to open up more. Again, you guys probably only seen like a little piece of me. I haven't quite like got a chance to really like open up. But a couple of things, I know I've gotten emails about certain questions that they have about me, and I did use one of my lives and tried my best to answer those questions. But if you ever have any questions or anything, I will take the time to go over them. Nipsey, sit. I will go to sit. I will go over those questions. I will answer like anything that is sent to me. Somebody sent me like a list of questions and I literally just went through them all in the live. So if you ever have any questions, just feel free just to ask me. I'm open to just answer anything. And I probably won't respond back to the email, because I look at it like if you have the question, maybe other people have the question. So my response will be on a live. Like it would be on something like this. I would just say, hey, I won't say who it is. I'll just say, hey, I got a question and it pertained, and this was a question that was asked, and I would answer it. Yep. So, if you, like I said, I just want to say thank you to everyone, for everyone who comes in, everyone who takes their time to come see me smile when I smile. But I have a lot going on around me, so I'm trying to keep everything focused on my weight loss and my journey that's ahead of me. So, Felicia says, "Oh, thank you for letting us have a safe space, cousin. We love you." Oh, thank you, love. Journey says, I mean, not Journey, sorry. Linda says, "I work out in the morning and drink my protein drink. I just have a normal day on the holidays. Okay, I don't add pressure on myself." Oh, what did I do? What did I do? Oh, okay, hold on. "I don't add pressure on myself. It's one day." Yeah, you're right. You're right. And so that's how I feel too. Like, but like things that come up, like I'm going to the fair, and I was talking about the fair last time, about me like not knowing what I'm gonna like. Oh yeah, I like to eat all of these things. I probably won't get to everything, but that's what I like to eat. Oh, I know I seen a comment. Now it's disappeared. Hold on. I'm so sorry, you guys. I apologize. So Jane says, "At Linda, that is the way to do it. Also, I notice if I am, oh man, I notice if I am the cook, by the time people are eating, I'm no longer hungry. That's even on non-holidays cooking prepping days." Yes, I understand that. So what I'm learning from everybody that's in here, and if you're looking at the replay, please put in what, if you have any triggers or anything that you struggle with regarding your food, any type of habits, and that is causing you to like feel discomfort going forward in your journey when you're thinking about your relationship with food. If you want to put that below, that's great. All right. And so Linda, I saw her comment. I seen her comment. Okay. Linda says, "Zepbound at a fair will be great. Can't wait to see you live from the fair." Yeah, I don't know when I'm going, but I want to go. I hope I can go soon. And when I go, I will try to go live. But I want to go to like the main, there's like some houses and they have like different types of foods that I typically like to eat. And I really don't go like a lot of rides and stuff like that. But I just like the crowd and just like the entertainment. Like there's live bands. You can just sit and listen to a live band. That's amazing to me. It's the small things, right, that matter the most. Like I said, one thing I like is going to like seeing a Oscar, right? Seeing things in real time, and actually having like music in my life some type of way. Like I love music, so there's a lot of like there's a lot of bands that's there and different artists that's coming. So yep. So sorry. I keep muting because I have things going on around me. But yeah, so at the fair I am basically hopefully only gonna be like going to the same places I normally go. And I'm probably eat like 4 or 5 things. But it's more of a tradition for me because like going there is like a memory for me and my dad. Like my dad will always, since my kids were like young, like in the stroller, I didn't, even if I was working, my dad will still bring my kids. And whether I decided to go or not, he was like, "Nope, I'm bringing the kids," you know. So, and then when we did go together, it was always fun. You know, we walk around and just see stuff, buy stuff. Just, it was just interesting time to spend together as a family. Hold on, I did see another comment come in. Miss Linda said Michelle has a taste buds. Michelle has your taste buds changed towards food. You enjoyed to not enjoy them anymore. So basically, what Miss Linda's asked me if I have any foods that change my taste buds. I'm trying to think. I really don't know. I'm trying to think something I liked and I don't eat much anymore. I guess it's hard to say because like I love pasta, but it's just because I haven't ate it. But I know if I go, that pasta at that restaurant is so good. If I know if I get me some, I'm definitely gonna eat it, and I probably not gonna eat the whole thing, but I'm definitely gonna eat it. And I don't think my taste buds change for anything. I kind of eat the same foods I've been eating. I eat a lot. So here's the thing: I eat a lot of vegetables already. I always ate a lot of vegetables. So I really don't care for bananas that much anymore. Before I used to eat like a banana here and there. I might, if I eat one, I'll eat like a little bit of it, like, and then I'll leave it. So it really just depends on how I'm feeling when it comes to that. But all that like I love like fruits and vegetables, but more so on the vegetable side than the fruits. And then like I eat a lot of pho, so I like chicken. I like any type of broth, like a soup, I make cabbage soup. I make like different soups. I love soups, so like I still eat that kind of stuff. So I would say maybe more on a no than yes, but I'll find out when I'm there if I'm trying something because I'm definitely getting a baked potato and I'm gonna put my lobster on top of it. So if I get there and I'm like, oh my God, I can't even taste it, I'll let you guys know. But yeah, the fair I think is gonna be. Oh, hold on, I think there was comments that I missed. Hold on. Has anyone's taste buds changed when it comes to the holiday food? I was so annoyed eating pumpkin pies last Thanksgiving. I love pumpkin pie. Listen, I love pumpkin anything, and I hope I still like pumpkin. Felicia, I love pumpkin. I told you guys I'm gonna try me a pumpkin. I'm really gonna try like a pumpkin. I think it's like a pumpkin beer. I only get it during this time, during this season. I don't know why, but I I love the way it tastes. They do like a nice rim and everything. Felicia B. I mean, Linda says to Felicia B. My food choices are slim picking since GLP-1. Not a pasta person. Love cabbage soup though. Okay. Mary said that her taste buds has changed, and Felicia B says, Linda, I love some cabbage soup. Did you put meat in your cabbage soup? Because I started in the beginning, I didn't put meat in it. Then I started cutting up chicken breast, putting it in there. Like, sit, stop, sit. I'm on the thing, sit. You're doing too much. Sit, come on. Yeah, good boy. Oh my gosh. He's looking all over me. He can't sit still. Oh, I don't like very sweet and salty. That's Mary said that's what changed for her. I've never really liked like any salty foods. Kim said not for me. My taste buds were fine. I just didn't want much. Oh, okay. Yeah, like the my portion sizes have changed, and I think like I could say last week that when I had my Jersey Mike sandwich, I kind of when I ate it, I was like, oh my gosh, like I just had this Jersey Mike sandwich. I had all of these carbs, and I feel like, and that day I weighed myself. I was like, oh yeah, I want to weigh myself too, because I was just like, okay, I'm at the halfway mark. And I felt because I ate bad that I wanted to see like, oh my God, how much weight did I just gain? And actually, that's when I lost the 6 pounds, and I was shocked because I was like, okay, I was not expecting that. But yeah, and then I'm thinking about like me eating like this baked potato. I know that's not good either, but I want it, so I'm gonna try to eat it. I saw Mary's comment. Now, hold on, give me 1 second. Mary said I made. Hold on, did I read Kim's comment? Hold on. Kim said, not for me. My taste buds were fine. I just didn't want much. And then Mary said, I made a potato salad today and thought it was awful. My son is like, Mom, it's good. Oh, so maybe your taste buds changed for that as well. I never was a bread eater or sweet eater before GLP-1. Oh, okay. Hi, Nicole. How are you? My taste buds have changed drastically. So what has changed? Like what has changed in your food? Nips. Lay down, babe. So, I don't like sweets either, Mary, but I'm a salty queen. Okay. So do you use more like herbs, or when you're saying salt, is it like more herbs or is it like sea salt? I'm just trying to understand. I hope I didn't miss anybody else's comments. I'm sorry. If I did, if I missed somebody, because it goes in and out, so if I don't catch it in time, it's like it fades in and it fades out. I don't know if that's a setting I pressed. I have no idea. But if I miss something, please just know that I am trying my best to work this out until I get another platform and figure it out from there. What about drinks? Do you guys have any besides? Oh, you said any salt. Oh, okay. I like Cajun and I like to make my own like pasta sauces with tomatoes and stuff, like baking my tomatoes and then putting like basil and a little pinch of salt, not too much. And different type of herbs inside of it. So stop. Stop. Don't do that. Lay down. Don't do that. Okay, hold on. I know I see a comment. Okay. So Mary says, I am cooking and I don't like any of the food I cook. Oh. So you're cooking, but you're cooking for your family, but you don't like any of the food that you're making. Mary, Linda said, Mary, that's me. I have to get Michael to taste everything first, because I was always tasting things that were too salty. Hold on. Oh man, I don't know what I just said. Too salty or too sweet. I was always tasting things that was too salty or too sweet. He said to me, I am cooking with pink Himalayan salt. I use master salt, master salt maker salt. Oh, okay. Nicole said nothing really seems to taste good anymore. It seems like everything tastes weird, but everyone else is like the food tastes good. Felicia, that was from Nicole. Thank you for your comment, Nicole. Felicia, put I don't I don't put meat in my cabbage soup. I just boil it with chicken broth. Okay. Okay, thank you for your comment, Felicia. Mary, thank you guys. Linda says, me too, Mary. I don't eat what I cook. I end up making a protein drink. I gotta try one of your protein drinks. I haven't, so I kind of like, for myself, I do, I have a coffee that I get from like a Vietnamese coffee. But I don't know why. I just don't, I tend not to like make anything else. I have like that clear protein and then that's it. So I have to like take my time and like write down each ingredient and then go and get it so then I can at least try it and see how it works. So Felicia B says, I agree with Mary and Linda. I am the same way. My dad is my salt detector if I use too much. At Linda, I do like Celtic salt. Am I saying that right? It's like being pregnant. Yeah. That's a good way to explain it, Mary, because sometimes like like it's like you like something but it's like, oh, do I really like that? For me, like when I was pregnant with my son, I couldn't take the smell of meat. I couldn't even eat meat. I didn't want to be near. If someone was cooking meat, if I even went in a grocery store, and I couldn't even go in the back of the store because it was just like make me sick. Couldn't do any meat at all. And then the only thing that I could basically have with my daughter is I had a lot of like Oreos. For some reason, I just fell in love with Oreos. And outside of Oreos, it was I would drink Dr. Pepper, but it had to be the Walmart brand of the Dr. Pepper. not the sorry. I have like a lot going on around me, I guess. Um, I hope you guys can't hear all that, but that was crazy. But yeah, so for my daughter, I could have Dr. Pepper, but I had to have the branding of the Walmart brand and on it instead. Like I don't know why, but that's what I ate. But the GLP-1 is like I feel like I just eat less or I'm just not hungry enough. It's like I'm force feeding myself to eat. I used to drink 6 soda cans a day. Now I haven't even touched a soda since I started Zepbound, except one in a blue moon. Oh, you had the prebiotic oh, prebiotic soda. So like how is that? I want to say that my son gave me one day. So how was that? How was that soda? That's the one that has like the different flavoring. And I used to drink Coca-Cola, just so you guys say. So maybe that's something that I stopped that I don't drink anymore. I don't have the urge to drink Coca-Cola anymore. I love Coca-Cola. I used to drink like I love when I went to Atlanta to the Coca-Cola factory. I loved it. Anybody been to the Coca-Cola factory? Not like I'm encouraging you to go because you're probably not going to drink the soda. But have you been there? It's really nice. Because it has different sodas, not just that's in the U.S., but it also shows you different sodas that's in different countries as well. And some of them doesn't have like as much sugar as the U.S., right? My son will heat up food I cook. This is Mary. My son will heat up food I cook. And I'm like, what is smells? Wait, what is smells? What are you eating? I'm good, mom. You cooked it. Oh, okay. And so Linda says, those are delicious. Felicia, I used to use them. I used to use them in my protein powders. So Felicia, is it like I guess I'm trying to figure out, is it, do they have like different flavors, like grape and different ones? I want to think that I got something like that before from my son, but I don't know if I'm right or not. And then Felicia says, yes, it's delicious, carbonation, and it makes me super full. Okay. So Kim J says, I used to drink a lot of Coca-Cola originally. It may be cherry Coke, but it couldn't be off-brand. Okay, got it. Kim, have you ever been in the Coca-Cola factory I think it's in Atlanta, Georgia. Yeah, I think that's where it's at. Yes, I've gone to the Coca-Cola company. However, I only wanted Coke original. Oh, okay. I remember one time I brought my kids. I went when I was younger, but I brought my kids when they were a little bit older, and they have it where like they have like the Coca-Cola secret. If you step over that line, the light goes off. Like it's like, "Brr," and it happened. It actually caught a picture of like my son stepping over it. He's like, he was like all shocked about it. It was cute. But yeah, so yeah, it's interesting. Coca-Cola was something that I really loved to drink. Before I used to actually buy a 2 liter of Coke and I would keep it out the fridge because I didn't like it cold. But I haven't been back to drinking Coke. My daughter actually wanted me to stop drinking Coke even before I started to GLP-1. She'd be like, Mom, don't buy any more Coke soda, Mom. You don't need it. You don't need it. You know, she was indirectly trying to get me off of it. I probably was drinking too much of it. Felicia B says, yes, they come in many flavors, but I get the Coke flavor because I used to love Coke. Oh, I gotta find out where this is. I don't think I've had that. Mary says, I drink water, Fairlife milk, and La Crocs plain. I'm so boring. No, it's fine. That's okay. I mean, if that's what you like, right? If that's what you like to drink and it fits you, then that's okay, you know. Because right now I feel like all I drink is water and protein, the clear protein. Anything with my to make sure I'm getting my protein and my collagen. So we have Coca-Cola places here. I'm older. It's older than I am. We used to go on a field trip when I was in elementary school. Oh, okay. Oh, how cute. Baby Linda in a field trip. Oh, so, and then Mary said, she added and said, oh, yeah, and coffee. Yeah, so with all of that said, it's just like, I feel like, you know, it's good that we're in a good space of different foods. But if there's, even if there's someone like, of not speaking up because they don't know that it's okay and what's not okay, and it's whatever's okay with you, until you get into that habit of letting it go, don't feel like you have to let it go, because I feel like your body will speak to you and tell you when something's not good. What I mean by that, let me make sure I'm very clear. What I mean by that, when I say your body will speak to you, is you're going to have an adverse reaction to something that you're trying to eat, or whether you're overeating on something, you're going to be like, oh my God, you're going to feel sluggish, right? Possibly. Or maybe you're not feeling sluggish, but maybe you're feeling like you some people say, oh, you know, you may vomit, you know, or you may have like an adverse reaction and have diarrhea. But knowing what works for your body, right? And once you have those things and you realize, oh my God, I can't have greasy foods. Oh, and then you're realizing, oh, they also talked about this, that, but don't feel guilty that you did it. It's an experience. And just know that in life, everything you have done in life, you had to make a mistake. You make a mistake and you fix it and you move forward. It's okay. Just know that it's okay. It's not the end. You got this. Refresh and start over. Refresh and start over. That's it. Don't hold yourself hostage about a situation that is out of your control. Because when you introduce this medication to your body, you're introducing yourself to being a new version of who you are. And in that process, you have to relearn who you are now from where you used to be. And like, I may not remember everything today, right? That I've relearned and different things that I'm doing today, but I could remember when I get off this live and be like, oh yeah, I forgot. I do this, you know? And that's just me being transparent, because we're not perfect, you know? We are consistently imperfected every day, you know? Because that's what glorifies us. That's what makes us great. We're great in this journey. Wherever you are in your journey, if you're just starting off, if you're a year in, if you're 2 years, if you're 3 years, 4 years, if you've been working on your weight loss for over 10, 5, whatever number that you're sitting at right now, if you guys want to put down how many years that you guys been working on your weight, you can put working on your weight, and then you can also put GLP-1, right? Because I've been working on my weight for 3 years. Yes, Miss Linda said it best. Mistakes help us learn. Yes, definitely. So, you know, I've been doing this for 3 years. As soon as I lost my gallbladder and I realized that I was just gaining and gaining and gaining, I was just consistently trying my best to lose weight. I was trying my best to develop, for me to be like, I don't want this. I tried to do this juicing thing with this girl and I paid for it. And that was like one situation. I tried that. It didn't work, right? And, you know, she said, oh, it's supposed to give you more energy and da-da-da. It didn't work. At this time, the GLP-1s are out. I just wasn't thinking to get on it, right? Like I said, I just wasn't thinking about it. So it's like, don't feel bad for anything that, you know, you're doing or you did. You know, just know that, listen, just if it needs to be rewritten and you got to say, you know what, next time I have that chicken, I'm going to try to bake it. Or next time I have that chicken, I'm going to grill it. Because maybe the grease, maybe I'm going to air fry it. I'm going to try something different. Or maybe I'm just going to eat the inside. Maybe it's not as greasy, right? So those are the things that you want to rewrite for yourself. You want to rewrite your relationship with foods. You want to rewrite your relationship with drinks. You want to rewrite your relationship with alcohol drinks, right? Because maybe before you can have, I don't know, some people drink wine. I don't know if you do or you don't. But just giving examples. Maybe before you can have a full glass of wine, and now you only can drink like this much of your wine, you know? You only can have like a sip. Because your body, you're on this medication, your body is not going to work with you. So you just have to know that, you know? Understand that. Don't force yourself. I've listened to many content creators and many people on their journeys that's documented and stating these things like, oh, you know, I had to go to the hospital because, you know what, I wanted to enjoy myself with my friends. I wanted to do it, and but I felt it the next day. Within an hour, I was just like, you know, TMI, just throwing up everywhere, you know? That's the things that you want to try to avoid. But like Linda said it, we learn from our mistakes, right? So I'm gonna go back to the comments. Kim J said, I stopped drinking Coke for almost a year, but more recent on vacation, I had some Coke Zero, Diet Coke off, topped it off with a regular classic Coke. Okay, okay. Kim J said, a couple of times, but I don't crave it anymore and don't drink much of it often because of the GLP-1. Kim is also agreeing with Miss Linda's comment that she may sit, please. Thank you. No, or go lay down on your bed. Sit, yes. Thank you. Okay. Hold on, sorry. Felicia says, hey cousin, hey Felicia. Yes, we are losing more than just weight. We are losing who we used to be before the medication, and it's important to cope with the loss in the healthy way. Yes, yes, that's very powerful. So I'm gonna read that again. Felicia said, yes, we are losing more than just the weight. We are losing who we used to be before the medication, but it is important to cope with the loss in a healthy way. Yes. Mary says, I don't miss the stomach aches. I was sick a lot before Zepbound. Okay. That's good. So the medication has helped you improve your health, but also any type of like illnesses that you were having in your stomach. That's amazing. That's awesome, Mary. Thank you. Kim said, I drink different flavors of Olipop on well, maybe that's the one I'm talking about. Maybe it's called Olipop. I think I had a grape one before. I think I did. Me too, Mary, especially since I don't have a gallbladder. Oh my gosh. Okay. Felicia, I didn't know that. I don't either. Okay, so I got a message. I got to send you a email. Okay. Sorry. Side conversation. Sorry. Wow, I don't have my gallbladder either, Felicia. Did you know that? Did I ever tell you guys that? I don't know. I can't. I think I mentioned in my first video. I said, "Oh yeah, my gallbladder got removed." I was experiencing a lot of diarrhea, but Zepbound has slowed it down. Yes, I can relate with you. Oh my gosh, I didn't even realize that. Felicia says, "I know that's right." Nicole said, "Poppy watermelon is a decent prebiotic soda." Okay. Mary agreed. Kim says, I used to drink a strawberry pina colada, strawberry mango margarita every now and then, again before type 2 diabetes diagnosed, but haven't drunk any since. Too much sugar, health first for me for now. Yes, I agree. Said twins. I don't have a goblet. Oh my God, Nicole, you don't either? Do you have your email? Are you a content creator? Do you have your email in your bio? I want to just like send you a message. I do have a gallbladder, but I have diversculosis. Hold on, I'm gonna take a screenshot of that because I don't know what that is. Where's my camera at? I gotta look that up. I'm like a researcher because I don't be knowing everything. And okay, me, you, and a clothes. Oh wow. Oh wow. Okay. I didn't know that. Okay, good information. Kim J says, you told me about your gallbladder. My sister had hers removed. Oh, okay. I don't like the Poppy brand. Is I saying that right? Poppy? Is that right? Like Poppy. Kim, I hope your sister doesn't have any issues living without her gallbladder. Yes. That is a whole nother conversation. We gotta talk. Me, you, and Nicole gotta talk. If you guys don't mind. You guys are always just like sparking my brain, like, oh, gallbladder. Because you know what? There's probably other people in this community who don't have their gallbladder, but it's good to have a real like experience of those people who don't have it and what happened to them when they didn't have it. You know, we probably, all three of us probably experienced something different relating to food, because food was a big thing about our gallbladder and then affecting our livers. So that's a whole nother video. But yeah, I'm not gonna go too deep into that. What else? So yeah, so today the topic was, I just wanted you guys, and this was lead in, and just so everyone knows, the topics that I had set up, and I apologize for those who waited for me yesterday, and I couldn't show up. But I have a lot of people who have their blood bladders taken out. Okay, thank you. But you say you have yours, right, Mary? Yes, I think. Hold on, let me go back. I think I remember. Yeah. Okay. So the rule of 72, right? If we think about what we talked about in that live, if you haven't already like watched it, you can always go back and watch it. I did put highlights out there too. So if you don't want to watch it, you can just go watch the highlights, and there's information on there as well that can help you. But in the rule of 72, it's like teaching you more, not like telling you like, oh, don't eat in 72 days, right? It's not that type of like journey or challenge. It's more like rewiring yourself. You know, the first stage, the phase is about, you know, your rest and like evaluating yourself to make a determination as to where your next steps are going to be over the next 72 days. And so these topics that come from there is like leading you up. And I haven't picked a date for myself that I'm going to start. But one thing I can tell you, you don't have to start today. You don't have to start when I start. You can start when I start if you want. But if you don't want to start when I start, you want to start on yourself, just journaling, getting a notebook and start it, you can start at any time. And just know that at the end of it, you're going to see the results you need to see because you have worked on yourself all along, right? So these topics that I'm talking about, like having a better relationship with food, rewiring yourself with food, that's like, for example, if in this live you have identified one thing that you've changed or one thing that you need to work on, or maybe something came to mind of, oh, maybe I need to work on my portion control, maybe I need to, you know, think about a different type of food, right? Like, you know, for me, it's like I don't really know what I need to do differently, but then sometimes I'm like, I'm not getting enough fiber. So every time I'm listening to somebody's page and they start talking about fiber and how they get their fiber, I'm like writing it down. So I know for myself, I need to work on eating foods that have higher fiber. That's something that I am working on, and that's something that will be in my 72 plan, because that's something that that's something that I lack. I lack consuming a lot of fiber. So I know ways I can get it, but I'm just saying I don't consciously get it like I need to all the time. Okay, hold on. Okay, I think I read that. Okay, Kim J says, I still have my gallbladder, but at one point the doctor told me that I had gallstones. Okay, at one point. Nothing was done since it didn't bother me. Never heard anything else about it since seeing the stones. Yes, I'm so thankful that, you know, you're okay, Kim, regarding that matter. Felicia says, as long as you don't have pain, gallbladder attacks, and I don't emphasize the painful part enough, yes, then most doctors will just leave it alone. Mary says, I eat as clean as I can and possible. Yes, that's awesome. I can tell you about my gallbladder experience, but it was so painful. It was like I mean, I can't say it was harder pain than labor, but it was a really tough pain. But I don't know at what stages, and that's what we'll talk about later. But oh yeah, as a disclaimer, we are not a doctor, we are not a dietitian. We're just providing, or we're we don't provide any medical advice. These are our own personal experiences on this journey, yes, for weight loss. But For my gallbladder, it was basically I had to have emergency surgery. Emergency, like my gallbladder bust. And at that point of when my gallbladder bust, I guess my blood pressure and everything went up. And all I know is I felt like I couldn't move. I felt like I was just like about to like go down. And I sat there until the ambulance got there, and then, they gave me some aspirin. And then after they gave me my aspirin, I guess to help with my heart rate, but they thought it was my heart. And I was even more nervous because my dad had just died of a massive heart attack. And I was just like, oh my God, am I about to go? I was just like, my brain was going all the way left. I even wrote my like obituary when I was sitting there waiting for them, because I was just like, I don't want my kids had to give all my paperwork together. Because I don't want my kids to be like lost about where's this, where did mommy keep this, where did mommy keep that. That's a whole nother topic. You guys should always tell your family where your personal stuff is. I learned my lesson with that situation for myself, but that's not here nor there. But yeah, my gallbladder, that was a really bad experience. I had to have emergency surgery, and I had to get my gallbladder removed. The day before, I was in pain, but I was at a basketball game, and I was at the whole game and relaxing. And even though I was in pain, I felt like I couldn't walk. I still had went, because that's just who I was as a person. I was like, oh, I can fight through this. Wait, hold on. Did I miss something? Hold on. Disclaimer. Okay, I think I stopped at disclaimer. Nicole says mine was worse than labor pains. Oh wow. Oh wow. Did yours bust, or you're just the gallbladder beforehand? Mary says at Felicia, that's right. Felicia says, me too, Mary. I love my Fitness Pal. I didn't even know you guys were talking about that. I must have missed. I think I missed some. Like I said, I'm sorry, you guys, because these are going in and out, and I'm trying my best to catch everything. But Felicia says, I love my Fitness Pal. Mary says, I've been told how bad gallbladder attacks is. Yeah, that was bad. And Nicole said hers was worse than like labor. Wow. Wow. Felicia said, me too, Nicole, but I will say kidney stones, pains knocked me out on my knees. I passed out. Oh, wow. Oh, wow, Felicia. At Felicia, Mary says, it helps me to know if my quota in for the day. Okay, got it. Oh, you're talking about the My Fitness Pal. Okay, I got you. Felicia, yes, Kim J. We're not a doctor. Okay, got it. Yes, we're not a doctor. It's my own personal experience. And I definitely missed, so Mary had said before, after she says I eat clean, she also put, I use Fitness Pal, and it will show you if you got your fiber intake for the day. Okay. Oh, you're telling me first so I can better track my fiber. Thank you. Kim J says, Felicia, my hubby had kidney stone and he had so much pain. Wow. And Nicole says, no, but it got so bad I couldn't even drink water. I drink, it was like I drink sand and it would pass immediately. Oh, wow. Sorry. Oh my gosh. Felicia said, I've had all the stones, girl. My husband calls me a bowlander. Oh my God. I couldn't even say it. I was trying to like not laugh as I was talking. Yo, you are so silly. You know how to keep a smile on smiley face. Tell you that. But yeah, so Nicole, Felicia, when I get StreamYard, if you guys want to like have a live together about gallbladder, just throwing it out there, if we can, all three of us can come together. It's up to you. If not, then, if you don't want to do it, I can just do a video on it. Just let me know. It's probably worse than men. Oh, I can't even imagine. I felt so sorry for him. Yeah, listen, when our bodies is hurting and those types of things, yeah, that's no joke. That's really no joke. Yeah. But I am so excited about today's live. I'm excited about like the rule of 72 and the SWOT analysis. Hope you guys found those very helpful. Linda said, ladies, thanks for tonight's chat. While I am here prepping for Sunday's dinner, I'm almost finished. Okay, thank you for coming in, Linda. We appreciate you. And I'll be over because I'm going to have to write me some recipes down so I can make me some protein drinks. Who has fibroids up in here? Your girl Michelle has those too. It's probably worse than, okay, I read that. Thank you, Linda. Kim J said, I heard spicy food trigger an issue with your gallbladder issues. And I love spicy foods. And I think Felicia said she likes spicy food. Nicole, do you like spicy foods? Kim, Felicia says, Kim, when I tell you I would have rather had gone through childbirth than have gallbladder attacks combined with the experience of kidney stones. Again, wow. Wow, that's wow. Kim J said, what's for dinner, Miss Linda? If she's still here, I don't know if she's still here. Oh, you said yes, you'll do a gallbladder live. Yay! I have to get the StreamYard thing so we can come on together. But I don't know if Nicole's still here or not. If you guys are coming in, you can like, subscribe. Thank you for the support of my channel. Just, you can either, I don't know if you can like double tap the screen or you have to go out and press like, I don't know how it works. I don't know if you're on your desktop or your phone or iPad, whatever you're on. Or your TV. I think there's multiple options. Oh, you like spicy everything. Okay, Linda is still here. Yeah, Linda, Kim was asking what's for dinner. All minds are gone bye-bye. Partially. Oh, hysterectomy. Oh, okay. Yeah. Well, see, I still have mines. And, but the, Felicia says I have GERD, so I know that's what triggers my gallbladder attacks. Okay. And like, so for myself, it was like, just like, it just came on so sudden. It was like I was working from home. It was during COVID. And I literally sat up and felt like I thought I was going to like pass out. And that was like the first time I felt something like that. And I had no idea what it was. But you're good now. So my, Mary, I know you asked about fibroids. So mine's were like, they said it's really small. But when I started taking this medication, like, because I used to bleed, like, since I lost my gallbladder, I was bleeding, like, heavy for, like, almost 2 years. I was losing so much blood. I was beyond weak. I can't even talk. I could barely even want to work out if I tried to work out because of how much pain I was in. And then it said that I had fibroids. That's why the bleeding started. But I was bleeding from the time I lost my gallbladder all the way. So before surgery, I told them that I was on my period. And, oh, not fibroids. Fibromyalgia. Okay, not fibroids. Okay, yeah. But before my, I had my period came on, and then they still did the surgery. I asked them like, "Oh, is it okay?" But I did not stop bleeding for like months, years, till I got on the Zepbound. I thought I was gonna never stop bleeding. I was bleeding so much, my doctors, like, I was just like going back and forth to the hospital so much. I was just so weak last year. Like I said, where I am today, and that's why I like started getting IVs and stuff because I was like so concerned with my nutrients inside my body. Like I'm losing too much blood. But yeah, that's a whole nother topic. But yeah, okay. Felicia says that's good to know. Kim, thank you, cousin. And Kim said, and when can I swing by your house, Miss Linda? She's trying to get some food. We trying to get some Sunday dinner. Felicia says Linda is my spicy queen. Okay, okay. Linda says she's having salmon. She's having cube steak with onions. Okay, with some peppers and some gravies, mashed potatoes, cabbage, and some jalapeno cheese cornbread. Some jalapeno cheese corn. Girl, where are we taking the trip to? Mary said muscular skeleton pains. Oh, okay. Got you. That's what that is. Okay. That sounds like some good Sunday dinner. Kim J said, my sister's same sister also. Okay. At Linda, yummy. Yes, yes. I have had 3 fibroid surgeries. I think the last one may have worked. My gynecologist says that she thinks diabetes was the like the root cause of it. Okay, got it. All right, that was from Nicole. Felicia says, Mary, what is fibromyalgia? I took a screenshot of it because I'm gonna have to research it. I thought they were the same. I didn't know much. Please excuse me. Yeah, I have to. I don't have I don't have my laptop set up yet. Oh, Linda said we could come over. Okay, thank you. Look at that. Listen, don't play with me. I'll be taking a plane somewhere. No, sir. Miss Linda, are you making up for all the 7-day liquid fast? Oh, I have a question about the 7-day liquid fast. Not really 7-day liquid fast, but so this is something that I do, and I didn't know if you do it, Linda, or I'm just asking. So I ease my way into my fast before I get on my fast, and then when I come off a fast, I ease my way down. I usually do I do 7 days. Sometimes I do 10. I did 30 days before, but I always gradually goes in it and then I gradually come off. Just let me know about that. Yes, Linda said we can come over for dinner. Yes. Okay. We must have known I was stopping by Mrs. Linda. Okay, Kim. We all coming with you. We got our plates. Do we have to bring to-go plates, or we gonna sit down and eat? We're gonna sit down and have our dishes out, dish our food out. She said, laughing. I have everyone at my house on Fridays and Sundays. My mom have Alzheimer's. Okay. How is she doing? I'll be saying a prayer for your mom, Linda. I'll be saying a prayer for her. Okay, so Kim is giving us the definition. Thank you. It's a chronic condition of, this is a fibromyalgia is a chronic condition characterized by by widespreading muscle pain and tenderness, accompanied by other symptoms such as fatigue, sleep disturbance, cognitive difficult. Oh, okay. From Dr. Google, that's where that came from. All right. Yeah, I go straight into a liquid fast. Oh, and I have fasted for years. Oh, okay. Okay. But even, do you come off of it the same way? You just go right into eating regular food? Mary says, a person may be more likely to get fibromyalgia if their parent or sibling has it. Some other medical conditions rise the risk of it. These include, osteoarthritis and rheumatoid arthritis. Okay. Oh, interesting. I have rheumatoid arthritis, I believe, only because of my accident, like where my back was injured over time is developed. So I still go and get checked for those types of things because of my car accident. But yeah. Okay. So all right, that's good information, and thank you for providing us that, because there might be other people as well in this community that have that. So, I'm probably gonna put that in the community post. I think we talked about gallbladder, we talked about fibroids, we talked about fibrosis. Hopefully I pronounced that right. I probably pronounced it wrong, and we talked about something else. I don't know, but I gotta look. I'll go back through it. I keep to-go containers. Okay. I'm always cooking. Way too much food. Come get it. Mary says that's what I go through all the time. Oh, I'm so sorry for you, Linda. You guys are all in my prayers. I will keep you in my prayers. Put you on a prayer list as well, all the time. I continue to drink my protein drinks. Linda says I would try to eat eggs, but I let my body lead me. Okay, I get what you're saying. Kim J says diverse you have to look up because it may be hard to read those big words. Be quiet. Kim is so crazy. Leave me alone. I would text you, cousin. Oh my gosh. Prayers for me. I'll get there. I promise you. My sister is the only one in my family with fibroids. Mary, I would definitely pray for you, my dear. Nicole says, we are twins. I have messed up back from a car accident. I had back surgery and in need of another surgery. Oh, wow. Oh my gosh, Nicole. That is like, okay. So we got from accident. Now, you know I'm going to ask you, do you have an allergy to the sodium phosphate? That's going to put the icing on the cake. um, not sure. Not sure where it comes from. Oh, okay. Got it. That is so funny. Now, it's a rare allergy, Nicole. That's what you was going to ask because you said car accident and you said gallbladder. Kim J says, I don't stress. No, sorry. Felicia says to Kim J, I don't stress myself out with those big words, cousins. Oh, don't stress yourself out. She's talking to me. Don't stress yourself out with those big words. I'm trying not to. I'm trying. Listen, I'm gonna try. At the end of the day, I'm gonna keep pushing. Oh, she said no. I'm like, okay, accident. Do you have this? I'm like putting stuff on Nicole. Nicole's like, no, I don't. I don't have that. No. Like, no, ma'am. I have everything but my appendix. Oh, okay. That's good to know. Mary. So yeah, so tomorrow's topic, again, I think on Tuesday I might have to go not go live. Because I do want to watch. I think there's a live with the men that's on GOP1. I don't know what time it is, but I don't want it to leak into this live, and I want to watch it. I do want to watch, so I wanted to see that. I'm trying not to cancel so much because I already have my topics listed already out, and I already like missed a couple of days. No, I am not teasing you, cousin. They are big words for all of us, you know. Yeah, those medical words. Don't listen. I know that. Girl, listen. I am so lighthearted. If you don't know something about me, it's like I can't be easily offended. And if I feel like I did something wrong to you, I'm going to apologize immediately. Just so, because communication sometimes, right, can be like deterred. So, like, that's something that, you know, I say communication is the most important. It's always important, right? Whether it's a text, whether it's verbalized, whether it's nonverbal, right? Because nonverbal, some people think if they do nonverbal, it's not bad. Nonverbal can be good or bad. Verbal can be good or bad, right? As well as when you're delivering a message, your delivery. And if I read it over and I'm like, I don't like that delivery, I'm going to correct myself because I like my delivery to always be good. But even if somebody come at me, I'm still going to be polite, respectful, and give you grace and understand that I love you no matter what, however you're feeling that day. Okay? All right. That's a little bit about myself. All right. Nicole says Michelle wants you to give out all the medical information, all your medical information. Nicole, no. No, because I was going to say, isn't that like coincidence? That'll be really a coincidence, Felicia. You know that would be a coincidence. Kim J says when they took my sister's gallbladder, they also took her appendix too. Okay. I hope your sister's doing well. Kim J, Mary's agreeing with Kim. She says, yep. And Kim J put, and I have a cousin who has RA, which is rheumatoid arthritis. They're already in there. Kim J, what's the homogeneous? What's that? I don't know that word. At Felicia, she's laughing. Really huge. Oh, okay. I hope you're taking all these words down so I can look them up later, Kim. Or I gotta go back through the whole live. I just thank God for Manjaro and this community. Yes. Yes. Like, I think it did more, like, oh my God, I'm just so happy I got my ENT, like, that ENT, when I went to ENT, like, is because my daughter had her tonsils removed. The doctor heard how I was breathing in there, and he was like, oh, you can come see me the next day right after Christmas. What? He's opened his schedule up for me to come in there. Like, and then he had 2 immediate sleep studies. And if I'm just so happy that they put me on this Zepbound, or they advise that I get on Zepbound, let me say it like that. Because like Nicole, just like you said, I'm so happy for the medication, and you were on Manjaro. I was on Zeppo at the time, and now I'm like more thankful, because at first I wasn't, like, I was just watching the community. I wasn't really commenting on a lot of people's pages unless I would like it. I was watching videos, I would like it, but I wouldn't like comment all the time. So somebody put a heart, so I'd be like, oh, great information or whatever. Yes, I have sleep apnea too. Yes. And I would literally put that, and it's like severe sleep apnea. I guess, like, if I show what my numbers were, I do have the paper. It kind of shows me like how many times I like stop breathing. But if they didn't do that for me, and I didn't meet this community and engage more on my personal page, and then kind of got encouraged to start my page, I don't know. I feel like you need the support, because the people around you, they may not understand what you're going through in that period of time, right? So having your sources of people that's with you all the way through is everything. It means everything. I feel like, Nicole, like you said it, like, what would you do without the community? And Manjaro, that's the medication that you're on, Manjaro. Okay, so Felicia and Kim are going back and forth, laughing at each other. Felicia says, me too, Nicole. She's agreeing with her regarding the community and Manjaro and Zepbound or Wegovy or Ozempic. Nicole says, you have sleep apnea. I was answering her, telling yes. She says, I don't have it anymore. Praise God. Awesome. They said they're going to test me again in February to see if I still have it. So Felicia says, Zepbound and Manjaro have saved me and my dad's life, and I'm forever grateful. Yes, 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 yes. And I'm always keeping your dad uplifted as well, Felicia, in my prayers as well. Each and every one of you, like, it's just I have my prayer list, and it's like I'm just thanking God for each and every one of you. I'm so, 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 so thankful for you guys. I'm like, if you guys ever need prayer and you don't want to put it on here, you can always email me. I would definitely lift you up if you're going through something, or you know somebody that's going through something, or they're in the hospital or something happens. Please do not be afraid. Just reach out to me. Like, I rather know that God is using me to, pray for others as well. So, and I know, understand this is a weight loss journey, but that's who I am. That's my spirit. Again, thank you guys for coming in. Please like and subscribe if you're not part of my channel. Thank you for listening in on tonight. Kim J says, 100% Nicole. So many medical things people have to deal with, and they are finding GLP-1s are helping with so many of them. To God be the glory. Yes, yes. And Linda says, the community is it. And Mary put, as of August 31st, TRICARE for life will no longer pay for Zepbound. However, TRICARE Select and TRICARE Primary are covered. Okay. So are you Mary, are you saying that you're gonna lose coverage? I guess I'm trying to make sure I understand. Um and Mary says, Felicia, this statement is true. Yes, yes, so true. Kim J says, put us all in prayer, cousin. Yes, all the time. Yes, Linda. Kim J's responded to Linda. And Linda says, thank you, Michelle, and all of my cousins for the company and the conversation. Yes, I hope you enjoy your dinner tomorrow with your family, as always. Yes. And I know your food is banging because you could just listen. I could just taste it over the phone. I know it tastes good. I figured other PBMs were going to follow CVS Caremark with that. Yeah, they all do. They all do. But that's why I asked, like, is there a way for you to choose something different? Like, are you gonna lose coverage, or is is there gonna be a way for you to stay on a GLP-1? And that's always my question. Like, are you able to stay on something, anything, whatever it is? Like, are you able to stay on it, right? So whether you're talking about like the GLP-1, like Wegovy, right? I know, or Ozempic, right? Are you able to stay on it in that way? Are they able to shift you, or they're taking you, or they're not covering no medications? And I wonder if maybe there's just gonna be a PA that might be required. I don't know. Yeah, you should definitely, when that frame comes, and that's next year you're talking about, right? I would have to pay out of pocket or go to the VA. Oh, is the VA far from you? And is this as of August that just passed? Like this August, or is you talking about next year? I'm just trying to make sure that I'm reading it correct. You said nope. Oh, there's no PAs. I think that's what the nope is for. Okay. So there's no so there's no VA close to you. I think that's what you're saying, or you're saying there's no PAs. Oh, this August. Okay, I was thinking you had till next year. That's why I wanted to ask for clarification. So you're at this time you're basically off of the medicine, or you're finishing up your last box of the medication. And you're saying you have to pay out of pocket. Is that yes, the VA is very close. Okay, so would you be just going to the VA to get it then? Because the whole thing is I'm just trying to think of, like, I don't want you to lose access to the medication, right? So that's what I was basically asking. Oh, I have a 90-day filled. Oh, you have 90 days filled. Okay, that's great. I'm so happy for that. Okay. All right. Do what you can. Go to the VA if you need to. Get your medication. Because we all need it, you know. Does anybody have any questions before we conclude the live? I really don't want to go to the VA. Oh, you don't want to go to the VA. Okay. Well, I don't know. Is there a reason? Is there like, is it too much of a hassle? Is it paperwork? I'm trying to see. I mean, I never went there. I mean, we have one fairly close to us too, but I don't know, like, what's the process of you obtaining your medicine. I wonder why they're sourcing it through that funnel. Like, you could get it, but you gotta go through the VA. All right, so I thank you all for joining me tonight on Scale and Soul, and it reminds me of my husband being sick. Oh yeah, okay, I'm sorry to hear that. Mary, I get my Zepbound from TRICARE Prime for free. I don't use the VA. Okay, that's good information. Mary, did you see that? That Linda says she gets her Zepbound from TRICARE Prime for free. You might want to try that. That's why this community is amazing. Like, we can all help each other. So I hope that helps you. I can't use TRICARE Prime. Oh, okay. Well, I'm gonna keep you in prayer. Oh, bye, Felicia. See you later, hun. Have a good night. Thank you for coming in. Oh, she says that she's retired. Linda, TRICARE for life. I'm on TRICARE for life. Okay. So I guess because of the different plans. Good night, Nicole. Oh, so but Linda says she's done it too. So make sure you check. Mary, check again, because Linda says she's on. She says she's on that one too. So maybe call them, Mary, and ask again. And maybe I called Express Scripts a lot. Okay. Is there Express Scripts is your PBM? Maybe do you have to call the actual insurance company instead of, because Express Scripts is like a PBM. It's like this Express Script is like a CVS Caremark. But maybe, okay, Kim. Maybe maybe it's a different process. Maybe. Yeah. So maybe it's a different process if you call the VA, like your insurance number on the back of the VA, and tell them what you want to use. And you don't want to go through Express Scripts because you want to go through it with what Linda said. Linda said you want to go through, hold on, I'm trying to go back. TRICARE Prime. So maybe is there a number for TRICARE Prime for you to give them your information and try to ask them those questions, and then maybe you'll be able to get it resolved. They will not feel it for weight loss. Oh, okay, okay, okay. Got it. Okay. All right, well, I'm still going to keep you in prayer regarding that matter. And I know some people said they were going to be back. I think Kim J, and then Felicia said, I can't use TRICARE Prime. Oh, okay, got it. So I really hope that everybody has a wonderful night. I thank you guys all for tuning in to Scale and Sold on tonight, and that we all took something away from this live. And if you haven't watched the previous lives that I've done on SWOT analysis, as well as the other one was the Trust Me, I Asked. Okay, thank you, Mary. And the other one that's on the Rule of 72. I just ask that you go over there and you check those out. Let me know if you have any questions about it. And I would love to see that you guys try the challenge, even if it's not, whenever you feel ready, try to challenge. The 72-day challenge is not like based on like giving up foods or exercising more. It's more about like looking in the mirror and reflecting off who you are and rewriting yourself and becoming a new version of you. And so with that, I would say thank you, and until next time, peace, love, and happiness. Good night. Linda's gonna reach out to you, just so you're aware. Thank you. Thank you.